But yeah, it's basically like you shoot a grenade at somebody. And there's a stock for this, a scope for this semi-auto rifle, a scope for the mine thrower, and there's not a stock for the semi-auto rifle. I don't remember how far the rifle can go without the scope. I feel like I usually use it without the rifle. But first, we have some selling to do. We have to sell some things to get more things. The velvet blue, by the way,
stranger?
is the spinal of this area. So you'll be seeing a little velvet blues more commonly than spinals, I think. I don't know if you see. I mean, I'm sure you do see spinals, but yeah, they're worth a little bit more, which is kind of essential because we now have a ton of crap to buy. So we have our Punisher, and we're finally going to relinquish that because it's 15,000 pesetas in the king. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so, and this is gonna be really tough. Okay, so we need a handgun, kind of, sort of. So we're gonna buy the Blacktail because I really like the Blacktail. It's just better. It's quicker. You know, it's just better than the Punisher. So it really only costs us about 10,000 pesetas anyway. Because hey, it takes up the same amount of space, which is fine. And of course, we have to buy the right. Now look, okay, look. If you learn anything about me, especially in this game, and it's this game that actually gave me the love of this, I love shotguns in games, not in real life. I mean, I guess I could love them in real life if I ever had one, but I probably would never have one. I love shotguns. Shotguns are like my friends, and I know it doesn't seem that way because I really haven't talked about the shotgun that much, but shotguns bust you out of really hard situations. They're like really... They're godsends. However, the riot gun isn't all that essential to me. It's not that much more powerful than the regular shotgun. I mean, it's good if you want a new shotgun. So yeah. But you don't need it. Per se, it's not really unique in any way, other than it's effective at long distances for some reason. But again, you're probably going to be using the rifle now, so I don't know. The riot gun's a bit weird. Mainly when you're using a shotgun, the point is to stagger enemies en masse. So, you know, as long as you can still do that, and you can use it to bust yourself out of shitty situations, then the shotgun we have now will work. You know what I mean? I mean, it's nice to have something with a little bit more power to it, but... You know, the other thing is we're about to get a rifle, which has more power than our shotgun, and probably does a little bit better of a job than it does at doing damage, since it's more precise. So, we're buying the rifle. So we're finally spending some of the money. This is why I don't spend a whole lot of money. We're going to have to put this, like, vertical down the side here. God, I had so much ammo. And you know what? The rifle, as we know, takes a whole different kind of ammo. And I like how I bought the attaché case L, and I've already used up all the space in it. So that's a thing. Yeah, notice I am still not anywhere close to running out of money. But if you don't upgrade your guns, like that's it. That's the rub for it. You know what I mean? That's your reward, is that you can buy all this crap. I could easily buy the riot gun and any other shotgun that comes along, you know, so it's not a big deal for me.
What are you buying?
So, pretty much, I think the Blacktail's one of the last handguns that actually become available, so I'll actually go about upgrading that, and the TMP and the rifle, so, yeah, all this stuff I can actually start upgrading, and that's where you start spending a lot of money, as you can see. So, yeah.
Is that all, stranger? Is that all,
But even then, there's stuff that you don't necessarily need, right? So, like, firepower. You don't really need firepower on a TMP because the whole point of it is to cherry tap or to keep people at bay, right? I mean, you don't. There's very little you actually need firepower on, as long as you're confident you can ultimately kill something. But yeah, we're gonna get this since it doubles the capacity, which is amazing. You know, for more bullets that I don't need.
All, stranger?
Firepower on the rifle, however, is definitely a big deal, and yeah, I definitely encourage that.
Is that all,
and
stranger?
reload speed is never a bad idea.
Thank you. What are you buying?
And the blacktail we can upgrade, and I don't mind doing that because hey,
Is
this
that
is
old
good.
strange?
We'll do firing.
Is
We'll do
that
firepower
old
on the
strange?
handgun too, since we have to
Thank you.
differentiate it from the
Is that old
TMP
strange?
somehow, and we'll save the
Thank
capacity
you.
upgrade because, as you can see, the blacktail has an upgraded capacity of 15 bullets, which is a lot of handgun bullets. Which is actually good because it means every time I reload it, I'm going to be using more bullets than I was previously. So yeah, I mean that
Come
is
back
the
anytime.
thing. The game, the weapons game really changes when you get here. It's pretty neat. So this is our inventory now. We have a lot of crap. It looks like a mess, and I hate that it looks like a mess. But hey, here we are. Yeah. Yep. Which reminds me, I would like to equip our brand new rifle and show what it does. As you can see, it automatically sends you into first-person view, gives you a crosshair. You have the ability to apparently control it with the right stick, which is weird. Oh, and the left stick is zoom. You got a pretty good zoom on it. I don't remember if the scope is like really important or anything, but you know. So, we'll see. I mean, if I need to buy a scope, I can buy a scope. The issue is is space, and not money, because I still have plenty of money. I still have more money than I'm probably going to need, so hey. Okay, but enough gushing about the new area of the game and all of our new weapons that we have gotten as a result of it. And on to the actual new area of the game. There is a reason that they give you all of these weapons right now. Let me just say that. Oh my god, the castle. The freaking castle, man. As you can see, they really encourage you to buy the rifle and try it out by giving you some rifle ammo right there. However, we really don't need our rifle to handle these two guys. And really, handling these two guys is not as direct a threat as you think. They really have designed this area so that it's like, hey, you better learn how to use that rifle or something, or learn how to attack enemies from a distance, because that's going to be important in this area. So all we really want to do is catch their attention at the moment. Now, admittedly, the monks, while obviously more generic, are quite a bit creepier than the villagers, even just on the merit that they're like always whispering. They rarely like actually say shit. You know what I mean? So the castle is a little bit atmospheric in that way, in that they always have these creepy dudes like chanting things at you, which is a thing. But yeah. Okay, so now we're getting into this shit. Trying to see.
Ahí está. Mátalo.
Yep, there's gonna be giant flaming rocks. Which does not make me feel comfortable in this place at all. Okay, I lied about the weather. That was me sneezing. I'm allergic to the castle. I'm allergic to it. It makes me sneeze because I hate it. Okay, stand here. And frankly, now is a good time to practice that rifle that we got. Particularly on Red Boy over here. Yeah, I might need to practice because I don't know how to use Oh, it's what a bad showing for a brand new rifle. And I missed that guy, so it's a bad showing for me. There we go. I think that stops that one. So, as you can see, we're being presented with a bit of a game of death here. There are several catapults firing on all cylinders. Probably because they don't have that many cylinders to begin with because they're catapults. And we must survive their onslaughts and or stop their onslaughts, whichever comes first. It's a bit tough. It's a little bit tough to figure out where things are going to be, so where things are supposed to be. But if you come in here, there's a big old cannon, which gives me on the weird idea that it needs to be pulled up somehow. There's a velvet blue. There's an incendiary grenade. I am leaving it. I'm leaving it. And there's some rifle ammo, which is good because I used some rifle ammo. So here we go. We're about to stockpile rifle ammo using the not under here, which I guess is where I usually kill this guy from. Really gives you an easy out for this one, but the other two are not so easy. So you really got to be aware here. Actually, I think there are three. And watch out. The worst thing about the castle is that you almost always hear the freaking songs. It doesn't matter how near or far they are. Like, always hear them. So it's really annoying. So this guy is actually pretty good. Ooh, got him. Wow. And I know some more come after me. I just don't know when. Oh, there's the guy. However, no matter what they wear, the monks are still susceptible to gas. The picking still costs no bullets, and the knife still costs no bullets. I just don't want anyone sneaking up to me. Alright, so let's go here. We should be safe from that one. Get out of the right. This game is forget how to use it. There we go, that's how you use it. I don't know if I can get tagged. Well, we're gonna do this. Fired off from the stairs. In here with a oh! By the way, it's about this time. It's about at It's about at this point where Leon can perform his lethal suplex technique. Yeah. So if you manage to get a monk on their knees, begging for their life, you can answer them by hugging them and throwing them over your head. So that's a useful thing to do. Oh, golden treasure of the deep, we got a yellow herb, no, we need a red one. Okay, I know more of you guys are coming, they're just probably taking their time. So we're just gonna have to wait, and in the meantime we can break boxes, so, Did not double tap that, we should have did. There's nothing but a velvet blue. So as you can see, there will be no dearth of money hoarding opportunities in this area of the game as well. So, yeah, I mean, Leon is going to be basically king of his own little empire here. And in here we have the gold bangle. Again, lots and lots of treasure here. You gotta give me something.